Alright guys, it's OriginaldoBo here, and I just installed CyanogenMod a couple days ago on my Galaxy tab on Verizon. It's the original Galaxy tab, so let's go ahead and boot it up and see what it can do here, okay? Alright. Sort of funny I'm filming an Android video on an iPhone, but whatever. Alright, you get the little CyanogenMod 7. So, yeah, so there's the lock screen. This is not the default lock screen, so obviously I've sort of been tinkering with it, doing some different things. One of the really cool features about the lock screen is sort of like the HTC. You can like jump into apps. I like that. You can just jump right into something. So if you want to go to your text messaging, bam, it launches up your text messages, which is pretty cool. And this is not an official build, so I just want to be clear, it's not an official build of Cyanogen. This is a port, a really good port by a guy named JT. He's on the RootsWiki website, so he did the official, the port of it, which is fine and it functions. Everything, I haven't noticed anything that doesn't function on it. It's very smooth, very fluent. Very customizable. This is one of the themes. This is not the default theme that comes on it. I love it though. You can categorize your apps with ADW, and this is basically an ADW feature, but it's nice to have this as the default launcher. You can resize the widgets because on the default, the Galaxy, the stock ROM on the Galaxy is just very, I don't know, it's peculiar because the widgets never fit right. So it's nice to see widgets actually fitting right. You can change your status bar down to the bottom if that you so choose. You can see the menu's a little different. It's not a bad menu. Things that I found don't work. One, the NFL mobile app for Verizon doesn't work on this. Not a big deal breaker. And Quadrant. Quadrant doesn't work. And just recently today I got a email from Google congratulating me on my purchase of my Nexus S. So apparently something with Quadrant and it thinks this is an Nexus S is more than likely the reason that it does that. But it's got the little transition going out to the screen, which is nice. So it's got a lot of settings in it. So let's go to settings. It's got the overscroll. And now about the phone, it's Android 2.3.7. Doesn't say anything about being an Nexus S, but again, that would be the only thing I could think of is why Quadrant doesn't work. So it is an ext4 kernel on it, so it does have Voodoo lag fix, and it works really nice. So you can go into settings, go into CyanogenMod settings. Lots of customizations in here, performance sound, tablet tweaks. I mean, everything you want, including the lock screen, is right there. Love it. Battery, I've been using the hell out of this thing today. It's been on since about 9 o'clock this morning. It's 5 o'clock now. And you can go into my usage and see it's been going for about 4 hours. And that's actually not true because it's been shut down a couple of times and whatnot. But it's pretty solid. It's got some issues with that. That's another problem. Sometimes widgets don't reload and things like that, but overall very, very smooth ROM. I'm definitely loving the feeling of it. It's got some widgets, some different things in there. Now I did overclock this at 1.2 gigahertz because I felt that's a stable setting to overclock it at, but you can overclock it up to 1.5 and you can go into performance. And of course there's the warning, dragons ahead, beware. Yeah, I don't know a lot about in this category here, so I sort of stay away from it. I stay with what I know, and what I know is probably not going to damage anything. So you know, 2 gig, 1200 megahertz is what I clocked it at, and it can go 1400. So I'm gonna leave it like that because I just feel that that's safe and it's gonna be stable, and that's what you want. Even though I'm not on this, it's not a phone, it's a tablet, but it's got profiles. It's got great features such as the reboot menu. Love this. You can put your home back menu. You can put anything you want in the reboot menu. Screenshot. It has native screenshots. You hit the screenshot, go out, and boom, captures the screenshot. That is fantastic. This is what Android needs, is something like this. You know, everything's just so much better than a factory tab. And I almost bought, you know, a 10.1. If you're thinking about buying a 10.1 or a newer tab, you might want to give this some consideration if you're handy with making things work, because for 150 bucks that you get these tabs for, and then you throw a little CyanogenMod on there, or you know, hopefully some ICS soon. I mean, you can make it fantastic. I'm gonna have a whole how-to guide because there are certain things you have to do. It does require the use of Odin, does require the use of Hemdall to get to this point. And then after that point, you can use Clockwork Mod Recovery to install the apps. I even changed the font. I put the Roboto font on there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's maybe hard to see, but it's got the ice cream sandwich font on there. So just some little things like that. But yeah, so that's CyanogenMod. I'm sure there's a lot that we missed. Such as you got your wallpapers, you got your theme choosers where you can choose I don't know. Your current theme does not support additional wallpapers in this app. I don't know what that is. Settings. So go to more wallpapers. I don't know what this theme chooser wallpaper is, but it's not functioning. You can go back to like settings, CyanogenMod settings. Oh, it's 80W. CyanogenMod settings, and you can go to, trying to remember where it is, where the themes are, but there's a bunch of different themes that you can choose. I think it's actually an application. It is an app. It's in my super user apps. You can change to the CyanogenMod theme, the Android theme, to just a basic sort of gingerbread theme. So again, this brought a lot of life and gave me a lot of hope for my tablet, and I hope you liked the video. Like I said, we're gonna have some how-tos coming up. If you like the work, you know, thank the donor of it, JT over there at RootsWiki, and the Samsung Galaxy tab section, the 7-inch tab. So this is OriginaldoBo, and I'm out.